Hi, Swarthos here. This update is, well, first of all, this is going to be another audio only update. I've been really lazy lately the last couple of days. I haven't even, and also this report or whatever I am doing here, forgot what you call this. Yeah, what do you call these things where you do audio? Um, Boy, not a vlog, a podcast. Yeah. It's going to be very random. I'm just going to, whatever pops into my head, just talk about. So, as I was saying, I'm really lazy, unfocused. Today was pretty unfocused. It started off with me going to the plant. I am on duty. When I say the plant, I mean the well. I have to go there and check the pressure tank and make sure everything's okay there and there's no issues. As I drove up, there was two homeless people, what I perceived to be homeless people, sitting near by the entrance. Not too terribly close, but close enough to cause me some concern because I don't know if they're infected or not. One of them looked really bad. I mean, they looked ill. Just, you can tell when somebody doesn't look quite right. So, but it was hard to tell if they were physically ill due to like a virus of some sort or if they were having withdrawals due to drugs or something like that. But they had that look to them, very down and out look. And so I pulled into the driveway there and I waited because I didn't want them to approach my vehicle and ask for money because I didn't want to engage with anyone talking. And so, but they didn't. They left, and I was able to go in and do the job I had to do. Then when I came back to the house, I began to write in my journal. I had mentioned a journal in one of my previous postings out here. As I sat down, I put the date at the top of the page like I always do, and then I thought to myself, well, I don't really have anything to say but the exact same thing I said yesterday and the exact same thing I said the day before. And so now here I am in bed with my journal downstairs with just the date written on top one of the pages. And I can't cheat and write on that page tomorrow, so I guess I'll have a blank page. Okay, one fun thing I did do today, and it's still kind of an ongoing project, is online on eBay, I ordered some of those hospital face shields. It's a simple piece of Lexan with foam rubber and a nylon strap that you put around your head, and this plastic, this Lexan shield goes over your face. Well, I was modifying one of those today with tape and a stencil kit that I have, putting my own special code on there. I'll have to take a photo of that. I can't do that now. That too is downstairs. Maybe that's something I'll write about in the journal tomorrow and maybe take photos and put that here. I don't know. Just something to do. I'm terribly bored. Terribly bored. I played a little bit of Minecraft today. Um, Gosh, that's about it. I didn't really do anything. I have the Vudu digital movie service. It's VUDU, Vudu, and I've purchased movies there over the years, and they also have free movies you can watch with. It's got a commercial or two every 15 minutes. It's just the same commercial, but the movies are free and they're very good quality, high definition, widescreen, theater movies. So I watched this movie. The name of it's called The English Patient, and I was reading the little review about it or whatever, the advertisement about it, saying, "Oh, this is going to be a great experience. You'll never forget this movie. You got to watch this thing. It's phenomenal." So I sat down to watch it. It started out pretty interesting, and I don't think this is a spoiler, but it goes right into an affair between a married woman and excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh man. Anyways, it's just another lame movie about infidelity, like Bridges of Madison County was. If anyone's ever been cheated on in their life, I don't see how they could enjoy watching a movie like that. So I got about an hour into it and I just couldn't take it anymore and I turned it off. Stopped watching. Well, see what tomorrow holds. Be careful with my mask wearing protocols. The face mask, oh, there's one thing you can do. That's my dog. He's here in bed with me. He's like, if you have a face mask, like an N95 respirator mask like I have, or some other type of mask that you're using, you need to sterilize these things after you use them. And I'll give you a little bit of advice on how you can do that. If you have a hair dryer, you turn that hair dryer on high and you blast that face mask with the very hot air of a hair dryer for 2 minutes, and that will sterilize that sucker. Just a little bit of advice there. Well, I guess that's going to about do it. I might post another one of these if I don't fall asleep here and talk about how great it would be to go to Disneyland again. I'd really like to talk about that. Maybe I'll share some times I had a lot of fun at Disneyland or something, or the summer trip my family took once all over. Well, I guess you couldn't call it a trip really. We weren't that far from home, but went to Knott's Berry Farm and saw all the sights and restaurants in Hollywood. Yeah, when when my family was still alive. Most of them are gone now. It's, yeah. Well, all right. Maybe I'll tune back in here later. Thanks for listening. Swarthos. Excuse me. Swarthos out.